My real focus today is who we are in relation to Him. I just think identity is one of those things in life that can either make or break anyone. If you know who you are, if you're firm and strong in your identity, you know your place in the world, you know where you belong, all those types of things. There's so much strength, so much security that comes with that. So what I want to look at today is who the Father is and who we are as His children, and to really remind us all, and maybe some for the first time, is that's where we can be strong in our identity. Who knows that there's tension in life, and there's things in life that can be a bit unresolved or not reconciled. Well, the good news is when it comes to being reconciled, when it comes to being resolved, the most important issue and the most important person to be reconciled with is our God in heaven. But the one thing that matters can be sorted. And I can take that into my identity. I can take that in to the sense of who I am. And even to the point where all the other unresolved issues, I can be at peace with that because I'm at peace with God. And I need to remember that. I'm reconciled. I'm at peace. And through God's grace and strength and His involvement in my life and my identity through being right with Him brings a peace to everything else in my life. Number 2 is being a child. The second piece of identity is this idea that who I am is I am a child of God the Father. I'm reconciled, but I'm also His child. Firstly, adoption is the idea of someone who was formerly in the household but not part of the birth family being adopted in to the family and officially and formally made to be so. New name, new identity. Once you were a child and considered part of that family and adopted, it could never be taken away. You know, one of the greatest healings from my point of view that any person can have in terms of all of us needing to be healing from the brokenness deep inside, and the healing that God brings is one of the most powerful and important healings, is to be reconciled within ourselves, that our identity is as a loved child of God, and to know it and to really know it. But it doesn't stop there. There's one more thing. Not only are we adopted, it says we're an heir. They go together. When we are legally and formally and officially being included in the household, as a result, the inheritance of that household belongs to me. Everything of God, everything of His household, all the riches, all the blessings, everything of His kingdom, everything of God now belongs to me. I am an heir. I have an inheritance. When the truth of God's word is you're already made it, and you're already accepted, and your Father in heaven just loves you with a love that you can never ever understand or imagine. Your Father in heaven reaches out to you with a love that you cannot ever conceive, and He proved it. And it's the facts, the truth that goes with the experience. He proved it by sending His Son to die on the cross for you, so that you could be forgiven, so that you could be reconciled, so that you could be brought in to be His child, so that you could change your status, your feeling, that so that you could participate in the Father's love. So whether we never have or whether we know it in our head and in our heart, today, as always, the Father reaches out to you. On Father's Day of all day, He reaches out and He says, I've done it all for you. The arms outspread even symbolise the death of Jesus on the cross on my behalf, the symbol of the Father's arms outstretched in love for you. The Father who loves you, the Father who's proud of you, the Father who wants so much for you, and the Father who wants you to give up trying in this world and just come and receive what He has for you. He wants you to be reconciled. He wants you to be at peace. He wants you to be His child. He wants you to know this adoption. He wants you to know and receive the inheritance.